Hi. Oh, Ray, you're closer, or you're just leaning in.
I'm just sitting in.
Oh, okay. Your boobies look bigger. What shirt are you wearing?
Since Jersey Shore is coming back, I have my free Stitch shirt.
Oh, fucking idiot.
Oh my fucking god, dude. I don't know why I'm friends with you.
A Barstool shirt, dude.
Ray,
How many bars?
How many hours do you think you've spent watching Jersey Shore? Are you a Jersey Shore fan?
Oh, I love Jersey Shore.
Oh God.
I rewatched. So I have Hulu, and I rewatched the whole seasons 1 through 6 over the summer.
What do you find appealing about it?
It's comedy gold.
I gave it a shot the first season, and then I realized how fucking dumb it was, and I was out.
That's why I love it.
I checked it out.
How did the whole Simple Minds term come to concept? You were watching Grant and I play Jenga down in Maryland. All right? I have a simple mind. These people that I watch, they have a lower simple mind than I do. So I find pure entertainment that I'm smarter than someone, and I get a good kick out of it.
You
So
know
then
who
it's
also
not
has a
comedy,
simple
it's
mind?
self-esteem.
An elephant. An elephant has a simple mind, and you're as fat as an elephant, so I guess it works.
The Queen is back. The Queen is
So
back.
salty. Was there a beheading at Queen's Landing today that we did not hear of?
Yeah, your mother. We got a divorce.
Billy Baratheon with the death blows.
I would be the worst king. I'd
You
kill
would-
everybody.
You would be king, you'd be queen, idiot.
I would dick. I'd be king, bitch tits.
Bill would just be sitting on top of his throne, telling everybody he has a dick, and taking off heads.
Take his head off. Take that fucking
You
head
two
off.
cunts. I'd mount next to my throne.
On a spike, or would be alive? Would be peasants and servants to you, or would we be dead heads?
That's
on
a great
On a
question.
pike?
That's a great question.
You'd start off as servants. You'd probably last like an hour, and then I'd get sick of you, and then I'd just fucking put your heads on a spike.
You'd make us suck your fake dick.
It's real. You want to see it?
I would ask a question, but the queen is just loving life right now, and I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
He's game. He's crushing
did-
truth.
Wait, did you say ask it, or did you
Yeah.
say? So
I
you're
don't have
queen.
any STDs. Ask your mother. She knows. Have unprotected sex with her at least 3
No.
times a week.
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. We
Bill's
pushed
feeling
it.
good. Bill's feeling good. He had some puff passes, and now he's having some Trulies. He's good to
Fucking
go.
smoking a jewel, you cunt.
Billy Bad Words. Billy Bad Words is back with a vengeance. Look, we started off our recording session tonight. It was a little bit cranky. Must have turned the heat up in the studio, and or he's just powering through. He's just powering through with some jewel strokes and a couple of Trulies. I respect the game, Queen. I respect the game. Game recognized game.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that you recognize that when you're ruling your kingdom one day, and I sit beside you, getting your menthols and.
No, fuck that. I want to be a duke. I want to have a duke and a sash.
I'm gonna make both your mom's servants too. I'm just gonna get up, and every time I get out of my throne, I'm just gonna dunk my both of their mouths. Mm.
Did you just?
He's very visual.
Did you just
Yeah.
your own fucking joke?
Yeah, because I just got a visual of me dunking my in your mom's mouth.
Oh man, I might have to start beeping some of that. You definitely went over quota. We're not even in the show yet.
I'll allow it because he's queen. He can do whatever he wants.
Queen's queen.
This is gonna be an angry show. We all know it
We passed
because
them
of this
off.
topic.
Yeah.
Of
What
course, it's
we're
gonna be
about to
angry.
target.
This should be a great topic. We're not one of them.
I'm already angry.
Okay, fine. All right. Well, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is Simple Minds Sports Show Sunday Social Hour. Cheers, cheers, boys.
Cheers, Bill. Cheers.
Thank
Thank you.
Today, we would like to talk about the biggest loser sports cities in America. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. At the end of this, we're going to come up with some kind of game. Everyone's going to get their own city, and then we're going to have to root for said teams in that loser city and come up with some kind of penalty. Hopefully, Ray has to take another fast, hard object off the back. We'll see
I
how
want a
this
money
goes.
bet. We need
Okay.
a money bet.
Okay, money bet. Well, we'll see how that goes, too. Welcome to the show, Simple Minds Sports Show, Social Hour, Sunday Social Hour. Bill's pissed. Here we go.
I'm already gonna lose this.
We pick it out of a hat.
It's 2-1. It's 2-1. I want a money bet. You guys want a fucking stupid bet. It's gonna be a stupid bet.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
already know.
stupid.
I want money. We're gamblers here. Let's throw some fucking money in the ring.
Is this the type of thing that should be a money bet? Like, it's all risk and chance.
All right, but if we're doing,
that what gambling's
if we're
all about?
doing a stupid
No.
thing,
There's
if we're
some-
doing a stupid thing for the pick'em, which is like we're mock gambling and we're not making a money bet there. At some point, let's start making money bets.
That's fine. You're the producer of the Pick'em show, so why don't you look in the mirror on that fucking decision?
We all agreed. That's what we said. Let's not make it a money bet. Let's make it something stupid after you had to sing about your pussy and your butt crack, and now all of a sudden we got to do something stupid.
Like you don't know the lyrics to that song. Come on.
Yeah, you were singing along.
You were singing along.
It's a good song.
All right, boys. How you want to do this? You want to go snake draft, or you just want to go shout it out on the table?
I think we just.
Now, what's the rules? Are we just doing NFL?
There's no fucking rules, Bill or Ray. What did I say?
We're making them up as we go.
I want to talk
I
about
just threw
losers.
this
Hold
idea
on.
out.
For the listeners. This idea came out of Bill's warped mind maybe 2 weeks ago, and it devolved through a text message of confusion and chaos. And I thought, you know what? This all seems like a good idea for a show, just the confusion and the chaos and trying to figure it out. And since then, dumb fucking Ray, One Track Ray, has been trying to hammer down rules and bylaws of how we pick this loser team. And I've told you repeatedly, just what is a loser city? If you think city, are they a loser and why? That's it.
Bill's mom's pussy.
That doesn't work. That was
That's
a bad
not city,
one.
you retard. Sorry.
God, we're
first
off
beat.
the
That's my
fucking
first beat.
rails.
That's
Is
the
it?
new
Of
show.
this show.
New show.
All right,
right,
fine.
Shit starts.
If we're doing a snake draft, I have the order. If you guys want to hear it.
No, hold on. Loser cities. We're doing NFL, right?
No,
I
Like,
just asked that. I just
overall
got yes.
fucking cities.
So
just a
I-
city.
When I
sports
came
city
up,
is
when
a
I
loser.
thought this stupid thing as I was sitting on my couch doing whatever I do.
Hi.
Masturbating.
Yeah, whatever. I was just thinking about the fucking disgraced franchises you see in all these major sports, never won championships, perennial losers. And then I got to thinking there's a good 5 or 6 cities that have a terrible in at least 3 to 4 major sports.
Yeah.
In that, I figure if we could not baseball, but hockey and basketball are starting within the next 2 months. If we hammer this out and pick loser cities, those are our 3 teams. So if we get cities that we all can agree on, cities that have at least 3 teams, fuck baseball. It's all dead to us.
Fine.
They're gonna strike
Fine.
anyways.
Fine, Bill. Give us your first loser city.
Atlanta. And it pains me to say this, but it's fucking
Biggest
Atlanta.
Braves fan on the panel. Only Braves fan on the panel.
We're picking out of a hat, so I will be writing down these cities.
Okay.
So I mean, Atlanta. You've seen. I mean, what can I say about the Falcons? The biggest
20.
collapse in the Super Bowl history. 28-3. The meme is still going. It
Yeah.
hasn't died yet.
No, it's great.
It's celebrated the anniversary on March 28th every year. Another day.
Yeah.
Atlanta Braves just blew a 3-1 lead in the NLCS. They won 15 straight division titles, went to 2 World Series and only won 1. They lost, I believe it was 9 times in the first round of the playoffs.
It's bad.
You had the Atlanta Hawks, who
With
won their
3
first.
Hall of Fame pitchers on there, and how many Hall of Fame players? Couple.
Fred McGriff, Chipper Jones,
Did
Smoltz.
David Justice make the Hall of Fame?
No. He kind of really tailed off
Did
late in his
Andrew Jones
career.
make the Hall of Fame? And was he a
No,
part of that team? Or was he
Andrew
later?
Jones,
Jones
came
was
in
part of that team.
1996.
he
Youngest
was
player to ever
like kinda-
youngest player to ever hit a home run in the World Series.
No
But
big deal.
he's 400 homer club. He kind of bounced around. I believe he played with the Yankees. He finished his career with the White Sox because I got his bobblehead because when I went to Chicago, he had his 400 home run.
Cool
with his
story, Rain
fucking
Man.
leg. Yeah.
What else you got from Atlanta? The
They
Hawks.
lost the Atlanta Thrashers. They couldn't even support a hockey team. They chased them out. They're the Winnipeg Jets now.
They have a soccer team that no one knows that exists.
Oh, yeah. No. They do
Atlanta
have a
FC?
soccer team.
Yeah, the
But I mean, the
FC.
Atlanta Hawks. I don't think the Atlanta Hawks have ever won a championship. I just think when you think of losing in the United States, the first thing that comes to mind is Atlanta. You're watching
Well-
the Atlanta Falcons this year.
Here's the
blowing
thing.
big lead after big lead after
Here's
big
the
lead.
thing with
Atlanta's
these
my
cities.
pick.
Here's the things that with these cities that I've really kind of come over. There's like different types of loser cities. There's the type of loser cities that get your hopes up and really like
And that's
dismantle
Atlanta.
you. Maybe Atlanta kind of falls in the middle of being a city that no one really gives a shit about and a team that gets your hopes up. Like no one outside of Atlanta gives a shit about Atlanta. So like the fans there, yeah, they get their hopes up because they've had some successful teams and they let them down. But they're kind of an irrelevant city, an irrelevant town, an irrelevant sports town, even though they're active, pretty consistently. I think we'll get to some more cities that are just completely irrelevant and never won shit, completely off the map. And then you get to more cities that are like, they're on the map, they should be winning, and they just break your heart consistently. So Ray, let's hear yours and we'll see where it falls into that category.
I have two.
Well, why don't we start with one?
One, Detroit.
Okay.
Detroit Lions never won a Super Bowl. Last time they won an NFL championship, it's been 62 years. Last time the Detroit Pistons were relevant was 2003 when Bill and I were graduating high school.
Rich and I. Bill was working at the mill or something.
No, come on. He's in a bad mood.
Sorry, Queen.
Detroit Red Wings, 2013 was the last time they were relevant, so they've been rebuilding since then. I'd go with Detroit. I don't know if you've ever been to Detroit. I have. I went to the Patriots Detroit game.
It's a shame you didn't get stabbed.
Yeah, well, here's the story. I went there for Thanksgiving. We were stayed at the casino, Cadillac Casino. And
that's the one Allen Iverson's banned for life from.
Well, hold on. Don't be this fucking guy from New Hampshire pinning an entire city on one experience from shitty fucking casino you stayed
Please,
at.
we walked around Philadelphia, the
city,
four of us, in South Philly.
The city is
Will Smith from
night.
South Philly.
The city is dilapidated, and they're trying to make a comeback. But, yeah, it's definitely in dire straits, and it's
terrible. Have you been
Bro,
there?
we could buy a house for like
Frank. Give me a
$100
sec.
in Philly right now. I mean, in Detroit.
Look, Detroit is a city that is in ruins and trying to fight its way back. Let's give a little bit of hope to the people of Detroit because the city is a loser goddamn city as we stand. And the Detroit Lions have never even been to a Super Bowl. They've been owned by the same family since 1948, have never even been to a Super Bowl. That alone makes
they haven't won a playoff in 28 years either.
The
And
Detroit
they chased
Tigers,
away two generational talents in Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson that had to retire because they
didn't want to get hurt anymore.
They wouldn't get traded.
Yeah,
Barry Sanders, he wanted out, and he retired when he was under 1,500 yards from the all-time. Barry Sanders is the best running back that ever lived. Emmitt Smith, overrated. Barry Sanders retired after 10 years. Yeah.
Jim Brown.
I mean, that's why. He got chased out by fucking their owners.
So the Lions themselves. So Detroit falls in this, like, Detroit is a city that people know, people pay attention to, and like the Tigers are a team that is good pretty consistently, but let you down. Lost to lost to the Yankees twice, lost to the Red Sox in 2013, lost to
they didn't go to
the
World
fucking
Series.
Cubs. They lost to the fucking Cubs.
No, they didn't. The Indians did.
Sorry, the Indians did. Who they in 2012?
Detroit went to the World Series.
Yeah, and they lost.
Yeah, they lost to
St. Louis.
Shit.
No, St. Louis won 2011 against Texas. I don't think Detroit ever went to a World Series.
They did.
They did,
and they lost. Jim Leland.
Oh, Giants.
Okay.
San Francisco Giants.
Either way, it's this type of city that has a team that consistently let you down when they're supposed to win.
They did.
Want to bet? Want to bet $50?
No,
Ooh.
I don't. I just don't know because I just don't remember them making the World Series.
I thought they made it in 2012, but I could be wrong.
I remember they went to the World Series.
Baseball's dead to me.
Texas made it in 2012 because they went and lost back-to-back. It was
here's
Texas
what they did. They lost in 2006 to the Yankees, and they lost in 2007 and 2011 to the Yankees, and they lost in 2013 to the Red Sox when they had that staff of Verlander, Scherzer, Rick Porcello, and Asdrubal.
Cabrera.
No, Anibal Sanchez.
Anibal Sanchez, yeah, former
They
Red
never
Sox.
should have lost that series, and that 2013 Red Sox team full of fucking bums beat them. So it's like that type of you should win, you don't win, combined with the overall never been ever going to be successful Detroit Lions.
Yep.
That's enough to get over the hump of the Red Wings being, by all accounts, a good hockey franchise.
Early dynasty in the 90s. They won 3.
Yeah. And
no,
the
I think they
Pistons,
won 4 cups.
Pistons were obviously very good in the 80s
Back
with
to back,
Isaiah
right? They won
Thomas.
back to back?
And then back to back. And then Mr. Big Shot, that was a really good team there. But in between that and now, Pistons, irrelevant.
Garbage.
Off the map, suck.
8th seed, garbage. Right,
Yep.
who's dummy? Who was right?
Me and Rich were. 2012, they lost.
Did they go?
They lost to the Giants. They got swept for.
I said that first, and then I was like, wait, it was Texas. I said
Okay.
it first.
You like how
Well,
the
you
queen,
also
like
said
how the
that-
queen
you
operates
also
there,
s-
Bill?
yeah.
Queen's never wrong, baby. Queen's.
I did say
Queen-
it first. I said the
Queen's
Giants.
never. I
You're
said
all right.
2012.
So it was 2010.
I said 2012.
Texas went 2010 because they
Yeah,
lost.
baby, we still love you. Don't worry.
Can I
no
give you
worries.
my city? Detroit's a
may.
good one. Detroit's a good one. Cleveland. Cleveland.
That was
Cleveland
my
is
other
the
one.
biggest
Cleveland,
loser
yeah.
city, overall loser city on the fucking map. Overall loser city on the map. The Browns never won shit. Never gonna win shit. They moved
47
the
years,
team.
baby.
They tried to bring them back, and they still can't win shit. The Browns, they are the when you think of loser franchises in sports, it's like Clippers, Browns. That's the list.
Bills.
Bill.
Fine. Bills. The Browns fucking suck. The Indians have not won since 1948. They got a drought that's rivaling the Red Sox and the Cubs.
They're the
and,
longest in baseball.
Yep.
Yeah. After all the
72 years.
publicity that the Red Sox and Cubs got, not winning World Series for all those years, does anybody talk about Cleveland?
No,
Nope,
they
'cause it's
slid under the
shit.
radar.
It's a
No
shit city.
No one gives a shit. And they've had some decent teams, especially
Those early 90s
the
teams with
90s
Ramirez, Tomey, Albert Bell, Vizquel, Sandy Alomar, Robert Alomar. Those teams were fucking disgusting, and they should have won at least one World Series. They
Yep.
could not get it done.
completely underachieved there. These more recent teams with Tito, I think 16 was the year they lost to the Cubs. They let the Cubs, who haven't won,
3-1.
didn't win in 108 years. They let the Cubs beat them. Like,
They were down 3-1. They came back and won the World Series.
just fucking, no one gives a shit about the Cleveland Indians. They've been a team that has underachieved. They've been a team that has sucked outright, and no one continues to care about them because they are Cleveland. And then the Cavs and their one championship after burning the jerseys of LeBron James after the decision took him back like whiny little feeble bitches, desperate little bitches, and it took a miraculous comeback in the NBA suspending Draymond Green for them to get one championship out of their messiah LeBron James, and now they're back to absolute fucking trash, and that's where they will remain for the rest of their existence. The Cleveland Cavaliers and their one championship are losers, absolute losers. Cleveland tops the list for me.
Can I throw one out that's kind of random?
It's all your turn.
What do you mean? It's not
Yeah,
my
it's
turn?
fine. We can just do
We're
We're
round
not doing
robin.
a snake draft, are we?
Yeah, we're
I
just
thought we were,
we're
but
just
all right, never mind.
talking
Go ahead.
shit.
Go ahead, Bill.
Washington.
Oh, it's on my
Ooh.
list.
I was going to throw that out, but because the Nationals just won, I didn't know how.
Doesn't matter. The Capitals. How
They
many
just won
years?
too.
One. Redskins haven't been relevant since the 80s when they won 3. The Washington
91,
Bullet.
92.
Whatever. Almost the 80s. Washington Bullets / Wizards haven't been relevant ever. The Nationals were one and done in the playoffs for many, many years until they broke through. They couldn't follow it up this year. They were terrible. You have the Capitals, who were the number 1 seed a shit ton of times with Ovechkin and were one and done in the playoffs. I get it. They finally broke through. But it's like heartbreak city with those guys. It was the potential that they have. And again, Daniel Snyder has ruined the Washington football team, a.k.a. the Redskins. Again, 91, 92, whatever.
Yeah.
That's it, dude.
Doug
They're
Williams
terrible.
was 91 and 92.
You know what I mean? And
As a man who has lived in the city now or in and around the city now for 10 years, and I became a Nats fan as a National League team. They were shitty when I moved here. They drafted Strasburg. I saw Strasburg's game live, first ever game. Was a fan of that team. Was it 2012, I think?
was that the year? What was the year they shut him down? Was that his rookie year?
2012.
When they had a shot to win the division?
Yeah, and they shut him down. And then and Jason Worth had a big home run, I think, in the 5th or 6th game against whoever it was, and they came back. And then the relief pitcher at the time, I can't forget, this was 2013. I was in Fuck You Kyle's apartment, and we were watching this dude, and he was trying to paint that outside corner for I swear to God, 26 straight pitches. He threw it to the same exact spot, and there were balls every fucking time, and he walked the game away. And ever since then, until last year, obviously, when they broke through, they lost in the most tragic fashion possible. And you combine that with the Caps, who this town is crazy for the Caps, and the way that they lost Game 7s to the Penguins and completely underachieved for years. When I think of loser towns, DC gets up there. Now, obviously, they got the 2 championships, so they get a little bit of a pass there. But you combine that with the ineptitude of the Washington R-words, yeah, they suck, and the Wizards are absolutely fucking irrelevant. No one gives a shit about them. Kwame Brown, and Michael
Jordan's
Jordan.
First pick.
Like even Beal and John Wall are just like.
He had a decent run with the Lakers, though. He was definitely a bust, but he was a pretty serviceable player when he was on the Lakers.
Gilbert Arenas.
Agent Zero was fucking awesome, and they kept signing every time he blew out his knee. They gave him another like $150 million. Oh, you blew out your knee again? Let's rip up his old contract, give you another $150 million.
Unbelievable.
Idiot city.
The worst thing that team ever did. They had Rip Hamilton. They had
Jordan. Jordan was on that Rip Hamilton team, wasn't he?
Yeah, but they also had. Oh my God, how am I forgetting the name? Went to the Kings. Played for Michigan. Chris Webber. They had Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Rip Hamilton, Jordan, like that early little squad when I think they're still the actual Bullets. And
they were the Wizards. When Webber went there, they changed the name.
Juwan Howard was the Bullets. But either way,
was Jerry Stackhouse on that team?
I don't know if he was on that team, but he was on the Wizards at one point. Okay. Either way, they had like that little nucleus, and all those guys went on to do things, and the Wizards traded them all away or let them all go. So yeah, nice pull, DC. In its blood. Also, it's DC. It's the cesspool of our fucking country. The shittiest of shittiest people making all of your lives terrible live here and make all the rules here. So yeah, when you think loser, DC should pop up.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine wiping it off the map.
I got one. That
should be a state though.
I got one.
Facts. So should Puerto Rico, but let's not go there.
No, it's not. We don't talk politics on this show.
Right.
Yep. Can I go?
We don't value anyone that likes
New York City.
On this.
New York City.
Look at this. Look at this. Look, we have to respect the pick.
How can you not? How are you saying no?
Let him say his piece.
Have the Knicks won anything ever?
I think the Yankees 27 fucking championships would put any fucking
Since
in
when?
the Giants 4
Since
championship.
When?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Since
2000. When the last one?
But the beauty, Bill, is that it's New York City, so they have the Mets, the Yankees, they have the Brooklyn Nets, they have the Jets, they have the Giants, they have who else am I missing?
They play
here?
in New Jersey. Giants won. The Giants
called
won 4
New York.
championships. Fuck off.
Ray, say your final piece. Do you have anything else to say? Because I'm going to back you up, and then I'm going to shit on you. So
the Jets haven't won since Super Bowl III. I mean, the Giants have been irrelevant since that stupid 2013 Super Bowl when we lost to them in the
2011 dummy.
2011, yep, dummy. Thanks. The Knicks haven't won a fucking NBA championship since the 70s when Bill was in middle school.
Bill Bradley.
Bill Bradley, yes, Senator Bill Bradley.
The
New York Rangers haven't won anything since the 90s. Their New York City Red Bulls haven't done anything. New York FC hasn't done anything yet. I'm just doing that to piss Bill off.
What is this? What is this?
Now look,
soccer?
hold on, Bill. Let me do this for a second. New York City is basically the capital of the fucking world, so it's a little bit big to call it either a winner. It's its own fucking ecosystem. So this is going to be on the edge no matter what. But when you're talking about losers, you're dealing with on the other side your Yankees, which when you think Yankees, you don't think losers as much as we hate them. The Giants, as irrelevant as they've been recently, they're not loser franchise. They're one of the best run franchises in the NFL. The Rangers are not a loser franchise. They consistently are competitive, and in the 90s were there. Those are your 3. Other than that, they all kind of fucking suck. You're the other side of town. The Jets, the Mets, and the Knicks and the Nets fucking blow. constantly blow, consistently blow. The Jets are one of the worst franchises in sports. The Mets are the perfect team that get your hopes up and crush your soul. Ask any Mets fan alive. The Nets are irrelevant. No one gives a fuck about them. And the Knicks are right behind the Jets, if not in front of them, for worst run franchises and one of the worst owners in sports, in James Dolan. So yeah, that can be a pretty big argument. But when we talk overall city, like, you got to take the city into account. I hate New York City. It's a cesspool. It smells like shit and trash and piss. And
Ray's mom's vagina.
Yep, it smells just like that. And but I've had some of my best nights in New York City. So nope, for me.
Same in Ray's mom's vagina.
For me, New York City cannot go on the loser list, Ray. Sorry. Can't go
we're
on,
taking it out? All right.
Yeah, this is horse shit. I brought every fucking point you made up, Ray. I brought that up in our fucking group text message, and we all shit on it then. Because you're also forgetting the Islanders.
It has 7 teams. It has 7 teams. I mean,
you're also forgetting the Islanders.
No,
I mean, you got to put in there. I'm not putting the Knicks in there. I mean, again, you could kind of put all the losers in there, but if you think about winning cities,
Queen, I apologize.
The Yankees trump everything.
Can I just do Buffalo then? Can I just say Buffalo?
No. They only owe one team. They
have the Sabres.
Oh yeah.
Your mother has the Sabres.
Oh, Bill. All right.
Bill,
now you're pushing. Bill, I haven't.
Reaching.
Oh God damn it, Bill! What is the time? Stop giving me beeps, man.
8:41.
Only 2.
Fucking work to
8:41.
Can I give a city?
Sure. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, Bill likes it.
Close to your last pick there, Ray. We're gonna go north of the border. Toronto.
Yep.
Toronto. The Maple Leafs basically are defined by the word loser. That is one of the biggest loser. Talk about a city with teams that bring your hopes up and crush your heart and soul. The Maple Leafs fans are the Red Sox fans. Like, you know their pain. Just losing to that extent is unbearable. 1967, the last time they won the Cup. Consistently underachieving. And also, how many Game 7s have they lost to the Bruins in the past? Call it
3 straight.
7 years, 10 years?
Including they blew a 3-1 lead, and then they blew a 3-0 lead with 10 minutes to go in the third period. So, yeah, fuck Toronto.
Losers. They can't get out of their own fucking way.
Even the Raptors. They have to go out and fucking get Kawhi.
This is another LeBron Cleveland situation. You sold your soul to the devil. You got one championship, and now you're back to the Kyle Lowry can't get over the hump. Kyle Lowry and DeRozan and that team, that core nucleus, their whole team was defined by can't win in the playoffs. Just fucking losers. Just can't do it. They can't win. They had some nice teams in the past. Vince Carter, was there and played the Knicks in the playoffs. That was cool. Chris Bosh kind of got on the scene there. Other than that, the Raptors, who gives a shit about the Raptors? No one even remembers that they won the championship with Kawhi. They suck. And the Blue Jays had a nice little run, late 80s, early 90s, 2 championships. Joe Carter,
back-to-back championships.
If he did not hit that home run, they might go down as one of the most ambiguous World Series winners of all time. No one knows about the Toronto Blue Jays. And every single year, we hear about the Blue Jays roster being pumped up.
Would they beat the Pirates in Phillies?
No, Phillies was one. Phillies was, John
Kurt
Kruk
Schilling
on
was
second
those teams.
But every single year we hear the Blue Jays are making moves. They're making free agency. Their farm system looks good, and then every third year they're fucking rebuilding. They're the ugly stepchild in the AL East. Even the Rays. The Rays have had more success than the Blue Jays. They suck. They're absolutely fucking terrible. I think Toronto is just rank with loserdom.
Can I try to rebound from this?
Oh, breaking news.
What do you got?
Trevor Lawrence just tested positive for COVID.
Breaking news. Who fucking cares?
That's a ploy not to be signed by the Jets. He's going to go to the hospital. He's going to stay there for the next 6 months.
And that he's going to go back in the draft next year.
Yeah.
I got one. Let me rebound here. Miami.
Oh,
Marlins.
It's tough.
Marlins suck. Dolphins are terrible. All right.
Uh-huh.
Heat were only relevant when LeBron was there.
Heat are consistently relevant. They won with Dwayne Wade and Shaq.
And they just went to the NBA Finals.
just
Okay.
But they have the Florida Panthers. The Florida Panthers play in Miami. They have never won a cup. They've never been there.
Yes, they have.
They've never. Oh, they've been there. Yeah, they lost to who? Did they lose to?
They went
Let's
with
go. Let's go to the
Van Beesbrook. But
Van
I don't know.
Beesbrook, yeah.
The Dolphins and the Florida Panthers should be alone. I mean, Toronto just won an NBA championship. The Heat haven't won a championship since LeBron was there, and they haven't done it. I mean, yeah, they went to the championship this year. But still, come on. Give me the Heat.
I got to say, coming off of New York City, I thought you were going to there's so many cities in the United States of America for you to rebound off of New York City with, and you went with Miami, where the Miami Heat are one of the most successful franchises in NBA history. Now,
Not the most successful. No.
The Miami Heat are one of the most successful franchises in NBA history.
Pat Riley.
Fact, not opinion. They're consistently in the race. They knocked our Boston Celtics out of any contention
with
for
LeBron
years running. Yeah,
with
no
LeBron.
shit. That still counts. The Lakers did it with Kobe and Magic and Shaq.
You just said Toronto, and they just won a freaking NBA championship
They
last
won
year.
one. They won one. LeBron took them to 3, and before that, Dwayne Wade took them to 1 with Shaq. And before that, Alonzo Mourning and those boys were fighting for it. They've been competitive ever since Pat Riley got there, and they're consistently competitive. And by the way, they just beat the Boston Celtics to go back there this fucking year.
Didn't Alonzo Mourning choke Jeff Van Gundy in the early 90s?
Yes, he did. Miami Dolphins suck. They are one of the most loser franchises in the NFL. I agree with you on that one. Miami Marlins are irrelevant. However, when they get to the playoffs, except for this year, they win a World Series. So they're 2 for 3 in playoff runs with World Series wins. But
they lost their first playoff series this year.
They're a loser franchise, sure. As a loser city, Miami.
Florida Panthers.
Yeah, irrelevant. Yeah. Sure.
3 out of 4 teams suck in that city.
Do they play in Miami?
Yeah, they play at the
Okay.
Can I throw another one?
Yes,
out?
please do.
Well, wait. Does Miami count or no?
No.
Okay. Go ahead, Bill.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Good one.
The Coyotes, terrible.
Who are the Coyotes?
Arizona Coyotes, terrible. The Cardinals never won a Super Bowl. Yeah, they should have beat. They probably should. They've only been to 1. You know, I mean, they've been a loser franchise forever.
Only relevant, really, when they went to that Super Bowl. Other than that, have not.
Yeah,
really
I mean, they're making a little bit of a comeback. You know, they went to a playoff game with Emmitt Smith when they signed him, and then you have the Diamondbacks won 1 World Series when they first started. Haven't really been, haven't built upon that, and then the Phoenix Suns went
Steve
to 1
Nash.
NBA title. 1 NBA Finals, haven't won shit. That there haven't been relevant in years. Devin Booker's trying to bring it back. They're not relevant. That's a collectively have 1 title in the history of the Phoenix suburbs, everything.
Yeah, Arizona's not a city, but the state should count because the whole
working on geography.
Yep, the whole state, the whole city. It doesn't even scream sports to me. It's just like a very forgettable.
How do you play hockey in a fucking desert?
You don't. They should not have a fucking hockey team. They shouldn't have a hockey team. That Steve Nash, Stoudemire team was really fun. Obviously, Barkley got to the championship there, got beat by MJ. But yeah, you don't. When you say Phoenix, Arizona, winter does not come to mind.
Hell no. That's where people go to die.
Or jerk off until they die.
Yeah. How about Southern California?
Are you throwing one out? It's my turn, first of all. And did you just?
I thought we were just
geography. And you're gonna add God,
right?
You're
if you not realize, you moron, we're taking fucking turns.
Before it was just it wasn't a snake draft, but now it's
not a draft. It's just we've been going.
All right, I have two good ones, Ray. Before you fuck this up, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, Bill.
One is a little bit more controversial. Do you want the controversial one, or do you want
I can say no right away?
Want the clear cut one?
Clear cut.
Minneapolis. Losers. All of them.
Right. How many do we have in the hat?
Hold on.
We got to start picking.
Look, the Vikings. The Vikings are one of these heartbreak city teams. They know how to lose in insane fashion. Field goal last year. Was that last year or the year before? The Brett Favre comeback throws the interception in the NFC Championship game. Randy Moss and Culpepper completely underachieving
15
with
and
that
1.
team.
Gary Anderson.
The Vikings never have they ever won a Super Bowl?
No, they've
they
lost
won a championship.
4.
Yeah.
No, they've lost 4 Super Bowls.
The Vikings are up there as one of the
they've won a
biggest
Super Bowl.
choking
No, they have not. You want to bet?
Yep.
How much?
Was it an NFC? Was it a championship
How
game? Or was
much?
it a Super Bowl?
How much do you want to bet?
Keep going, Rich. I don't want to just go.
Twins, 18 straight.
25
18.
bucks, Ray.
18 straight. Hey,
Breakfast on Sunday.
Deal.
pay attention. Hey, dum-dums. Twins.
Yeah, they
Bill?
won one with Puckett, but yeah, that's it. They're not good.
The Yankees fucking own the Twins. Timberwolves are one of the worst organizations in sports. Haven't been relevant since KG, and even then they sucked. The Minnesota Wild, are they – who
Thanks
the
for
fuck are
breakfast,
Minnesota
Ray.
Wild? Who are the fucking Minnesota Wild? Nobody.
Thanks for
Absolutely
breakfast,
nobody.
Ray.
Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking God.
You have a mute button. Use it.
Yep. Okay. We're going to finish someone out. So Minneapolis is on the list. I've muted both Ray and Bill because they can't stop playing with each other's fucking ding-dongs to finish this show and act like professionals in the media. And I'm going to go next again. And this is my controversial one, Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a loser fucking town full of loser fucking trash people. Yes, they got 2 championships recently. They got the 2017 Super Bowl over the Patriots. That's a 1 in a million chance they win that game, and they did. Congrats. You got that one with Big Dick, Nick, and you let him walk out the door. Now you're back to your trash team like you've always been, you
Good
Philadelphia Eagles. The Phillies, bye, Ray. The Phillies,
Oh, I'm here.
2008, you rode Roy Halladay in that unbelievable season to a championship that most
Like a
people don't
helicopter?
remember because like a helicopter. Good joke, Ray. That rest in
Oh,
peace,
it's an
Roy
airplane.
Halladay.
It's an airplane. Sorry.
Don't be a dick.
2008, they beat the fucking Tampa Bay Rays.
Said something
Congratulations.
about Kobe.
Congratulations to them. The Flyers, anybody from Philadelphia, if you ask about the Flyers, they just start
They
shaking
stink.
their fucking head.
They stink.
Start shaking their fucking head. Who am I
All right.
missing?
Everything. Flyers, they haven't won a Stanley Cup since the 70s. Fuck 'em.
76ers. 76ers.
70.
Couldn't win with
Yeah.
Barkley. Couldn't win with Allen. Will not win with Embiid. Always pumped up. Always pumping their tires. Trust the process. Consistently underachieving. All right. Yeah, I'm
We have
losing. I'm using focus in the fucking monkeys over here. So let's go ahead and get to our pick.
Well, what's the rule? What's the ruling?
How
what's
many?
the bet?
How many?
Oops.
Oh, how many? We'll figure out a bet later, obviously.
We'll
'Cause
figure
we're-
out a
we
bet later. You get us. We're just gonna pick a city right now. Okay.
All right.
All right. So who's got
And we'll
first pick?
figure out
What's the
shit
snake
later.
draft order, Ray?
It
What's
goes
the
Rich,
snake draft
Rich,
order?
you, me. Rich, you, me.
All right. So I'm first pick.
All right.
This is my team
Yes.
that I have to
This
root
is
for.
your team. Yep.
I have to root for him
You
for a
can
year.
see-
This is your
I'm-
city.
This is your
my
city.
This is
As
my
you can
loser
see-
trash city that I have to root for. No Philly. No Philly. No Philly. no Philly,
I'm not
no
looking.
Philly.
Okay.
No Arizona. No Arizona.
Atlanta.
Richard will be now rooting for Toronto.
No shit. Actually, that's not that bad. You
That's
elite
not bad.
Toronto.
Yeah, but they're in division. They're all in division.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
It's not the it's not the
Excuse me.
worst. It's not the worst though, because Toronto the
All right,
Raptors
quickly.
could-
You got to go. You
All
got to
right,
go. You got to go.
Okay, ready? Bill will be cheering for.
Oh, not Detroit.
Come
Or
on.
Atlanta.
Arizona / Phoenix.
Oh, that's so. No one gives a shit about you, Bill. No one cares. All right, Ray. Who
Cardinals
do you
aren't
got?
terrible this year.
Who do you got, Ray?
And I will be cheering for
DC.
DC.
They might be the closest though with the fucking Capitals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Arizona's that bad. Cardinals are making moves.
I like the Cardinals this year.
All right, boys. This has been the Simple Minds Sunday Social Hour. We'll figure out what we're going to do with our loser cities here, but we have been assigned, and misery is in our future. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for Monday headlines. Hopefully the Pats haven't sucked today. Bye-bye.
Go Redskins.